Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand spanking new video. Today I decided to put a few products to the test. So I went into the BH Cosmetics website because I was scrolling through Instagram, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but a few companies have like ads for, their products. So I saw that BH Cosmetics had a new palette, which is this one. This is the 1991 Alicia Marie palette. So when I saw this, I immediately was drawn into it. I was like, okay, I need to buy this palette. I need it in my life right now. So I went to the BH Cosmetics website, and I personally like to go to their like new arrival or their new just arrived section, and I like to scroll through and see what is new. I found a few items, I added them to my carts, purchased it, and here we are now. So I wanted to do a first impressions with you guys on new products that are just released from BH Cosmetics. I feel like this brand doesn't really get recognition. That's just me though. I love BH Cosmetics. I have used their products since day one that I started filming. So yeah, we're going to be testing a few products, getting my first impression. I created this look, and this is actually a recreation. I just added my own style, a little bit of my own twist to the recent video that Raw Beauty Christy posted on her YouTube channel. If you guys don't know who she is, you guys are definitely missing out on her channel. She is hilarious. Oh my god, I love watching Christy. She's so funny, she's so clever and so witty. So yeah, she did a look very similar to mine, except she did it more Halloween-esque. You guys know I'm not big into Halloween, so I just decided to make it my own. And obviously I did use this palette. I also did dig into another BH Cosmetics palettes, but everything will be linked down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to recreate this look or just know my first impressions on new products from BH Cosmetics, go ahead and keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I look absolutely ridiculous with this hairdo, but we're gonna work with it. So first things first, I am quickly going to finish my brows. As you can see, I have them filled in, or outlined, I guess, but I didn't fill them in because I wanted to show you guys this brow duo. Now I got the shade Ebony, and the packaging is super cute. It's like white, and then it's like hollow in the center. It has the BH Cosmetics logo, and then you have like two colors. So you have a darker brown and then a pretty like black brown, I guess, which is the color that I like to use for my brows. I have tried this product and I really do like it. I just haven't tried it this way. So let's see how it does. I'm going to take the darkest shade and I'm just going to fill it in. And then with the lighter color, we're going to fill in the front of the brow. So we're going to create like an ombre. There is the brow, and I think it looks really good. You can definitely get, like I said, a more natural finish with a powder, in my opinion, versus going in with the pomade, because the pomade is always going to look a little more harsh and a little bit more filled in. I'm going to just quickly set my brows with this CoverGirl brow gel. Brows are on. Let's move on to the skin. I'm going to take my little Fenty Beauty Pro filter in the True Matte. I have been loving this ever since I went to get my facial at Ulta. If you guys haven't seen that video, I posted it just on Wednesday. So I went to go get a facial at Ulta, and Melissa, she did my facial, and when she was looking at my skin under like a microscope or whatever they do, she was looking at my skin. She's like, you know what? She's like, you're not like fully oily. You're more like a combination skin. Like your T-zone is oily, but the rest of your face is pretty normal. I was like, what? I was shook because I've always believed that I am just like oily the house, and it seems like that's not the case. So I am only going to apply this to the T-zone area, and then the rest of my face, I'm just going to let it be. For my foundation, I'm going to take my NYX Born to Glow. This is in the shade Beige. I just posted a mini little haul on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me, make sure you do, because sometimes I'll post like mini hauls if I take a trip to Ulta or whatever. I had a 20% off coupon, which if you guys are like members of like Ulta or anything like that, I highly suggest that you do sign up for their memberships because you get coupons in the mail. So I had a 20% off coupon and I went and bought a few things. I feel like this has to be hands down my favorite drugstore foundation ever. I really, really like this foundation. I like the way it looks. I like the way it wears. Like this one is perfect for textured skin. If you ever have breakouts or just textured skin in general, this one does such a good job at hiding them. Oh my god, I love this foundation so much. Okay, concealer, I also didn't find any on their like what's new or just arrived section. So I am once again taking my Overachiever Concealer by Huda Beauty, which I've been loving. It is such a full coverage concealer. And we're just going to drag this underneath the eyes. Guys, I feel like I know I say this all the time, but seriously, like my insomnia gets the best of me. Actually, insomnia, because I've never been diagnosed, and I don't know if I would ever actually go to the doctor to get a diagnosis because I don't want to be put on medication, okay? So I just try to work with the sleep that I do get. Oh my god, if you guys hear that, I'm sorry. Brian is out like with a leaf blower. He just bought a new one and he's literally like SpongeBob, leaf blowing everywhere. I'm going to bake using the BH Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Powder. This is in Fair Light. I think they only had 2 shades available. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like I remember them only having 2 shades. So I picked up this one so I can get a nice like brightening effect underneath the eyes. I'm quickly going to bronze with, oh my god, this has been my go-to bronzer, Deep Bronzer, or the shade Deep Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And you guys recommended this to me, so shout out to you guys for letting me know about this bronzer because it's literally been the only thing that I've been using. I know that tons of you have also recommended for me to take melatonin. I've taken melatonin. I have melatonin. I have the 5, what is it? The dosage, the 5M dosage, or whatever you call it. Doesn't work for me. It doesn't do anything to me. ZQL is the only thing that kind of like knocks me out. But like I said, the next day it's just, it lags. Or I lag. On top of that, TMI, but it's that time of the month. And oh my god, like my brain has just been so foggy, and with like the lack of sleep, it just really gets to me. For some reason, my brain is just wired differently, I guess. For my blush and my highlight, I am taking the Glowing and Grease 6 color blush and highlighter palette, which is this one right here. And hello, like these colors are up my alley. Peach, terracottas, like all these are just beautiful tones. So I'm just going to take a mix of all of them. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. We're just going to have to work with the sound because Brian is going at it with the leaves. Because we have so many trees behind our backyard, and then our neighbors have these humongous trees. And then when the wind blows, like we literally get everything. So our backyard is covered in leaves, which I love to see my backyard covered in leaves, but he doesn't. So whatever. I'm going back to the palette, and I'm going to take a mix of these 2 shades, which is Athens or Athens. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to take the shade Olympia. I'm also going to be taking this Kaleidos H1 highlighter brush. It's so finely like compacted that it just gives you the most perfect application of highlights. So we're just going to apply that right here. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick this one up and just apply it. Whew. to the very top just to intensify it. Wow, this one is really pretty, or at least mixed together. They're both really pretty. It's a very golden shade. That is it for the face, you guys. We are going to move on straight on to the eyes, which you guys know is my favorite part. I am going to take the 1991 Alicia Marie palette. I wasn't sure who she was. I had to Instagram her, or like find her on Instagram, because I had no idea who she was, and I've never really heard of her, but she did an amazing job with the palette. This is what it looks like. Amazing. Now, I do have other BH Cosmetics palettes that are really good, so I have really high hopes for this one. I have swatched a few of these shades and they swatched amazing, but I'm here for the tea for these. So let's jump right into the eyes. Okay, so I hope you guys don't mind this, but I'm going to quickly jump into my BH Cosmetics Ultimate 42 color matte eyeshadow, and I'm going to pick up a purple because this eyeshadow in specific, or this palette in specific, doesn't have the purple that I want. And what I'm going to do is just going to start stamping it in the center of the lid. Once I get towards the end, I'm just going to wing it out. And then I'm just going to start blending. Now I'm going to jump into the 1991 palette, and I'm going to take the shade Lovesick, which is very similar to the purple. You know, it's like a dusty rose, so it's in the same family, I guess. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and just place it right above the purple. Really quickly, I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to take this Kaleidos S2 brush, which is a really nice and like kind of small blending brush. I've been loving this brand's brushes because they are so soft and they make blending so much easier. So I'm just going to softly blend the edges. Just like that. Once you've had everything blended, I'm going to go in with this Audemars Cosmetics brush and back into my concealer, and we're going to do another cut crease, but I'm almost going to like wing it out as if I was doing a full cut crease. It'll make sense in a sec. Now I'm going to jump back into the palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Ritual, which is this one right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this to the outer part of the eye, and then we're going to apply a little bit of illusion in the front. And I'm not going to fill it in. I'm going to leave this negative space so we can go in with some glitter. I'm taking a little bit of Illusion, which is a lighter purple, and then we're going to apply that to the beginning of the eyes. The beginning of the eyes? Does that even make sense, Karina? This palette is stunning. These shades, do you guys see how beautiful? We are loving this. And then I'm going to take the Milani Hypnotic Lights holographic eye topper. This is in the shade, this is the one that doesn't have a shade name, but it's this one right here. I will try to link it down below, and we're just going to add that into the negative space, dipping the wand, or if you have like a super thin pencil brush, and so we're just going to draw the line. Cool, I think we did a good job. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Now for the waterline, I actually picked up two shades from their new Power Pencils. I picked up the shade Teal and the shade black. They do have other colors, but these were the ones that just really stood out to me. I mean, you can never go wrong with black. So we're going to take the shade Teal, and we're just going to run that through the waterline. Oh my god, I am living for these eyes. Wow. Did you guys see how creamy and effortlessly that like glided in the eyes? This is the creamiest color I've ever used. Wow. Oh my god, I am loving this pencil. Yes, BH. I am going to go back into my Creamy Mattes palette from BH, and I'm going to take this really pretty complementary, that's the word, and just apply it a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes, and I think we can finish off the face, and we are good. Let's finish the lips. I'm going to take this KKW lip liner in the color number 2, and then I'm going to take also her lipstick in the shade Nude 4. I think this is going to look good. If not, we're going to have to switch it to a more like pinkish color. I also had this one, but I think it's going to be too dark. So I'm going to line my lips, we're going to fill them in, and we're going to see how this look turns out. This is a beautiful lip combo, but I feel like this needs a little bit of pink because the eyes are so cool toned. So let me grab a pink lipstick really quick. This is one of the only pink lipsticks that I have. I don't wear pink, you guys know that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this Makeup Revolution stripped lipstick. That's better. And the look is complete. What do you guys think of this like super colorful eye look? Oh my god, I was not expecting for this to be like this bright, but I'm kind of living for it. So just as a quick rundown, what were my favorite products? Honestly, I am loving everything. I think my favorite thing was the palette, the 1991 palette, which is again this one right here. I will definitely have to play with more colors because these are just way too gorgeous. And this teal eyeliner, wow, I am shook by how creamy and pigmented it is. And then as well, the setting powder I totally loved, and the glowing palettes, which I also loved. So I really wasn't disappointed in absolutely anything, even the Ultimate matte palettes. Like, I forgot how good that was. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope Christy gets to see this look. I'm going to try and tag her on like maybe like Instagram or Twitter to see if she notices me. I love her. She is hilarious. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Be safe. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.